Hi everyone, thanks for stopping by Pete's Garage. In this video we're going to wire up some halo headlights that came with some really crappy instructions. So I've had a problem for the last few years, actually the last several years. It's getting cold. You see I'm wearing a sweatshirt. It's kind of chilly in the shop. Now traditionally I've used a ventless natural gas heater to heat the shop. The shop is well insulated all the way around so I can keep it warm in the winter and I can air condition it in the summer so it's pleasant to work in. The problem with these ventless natural gas heaters is that natural gas is 80% water. So when you run a ventless natural gas heater in a closed environment like this, it gets very, very humid and you need to run a dehumidifier to take the moisture out of the air because moisture and car parts equals rust, and that's a bad thing. So I got this new product. My good friends at Newair hooked me up with this 110 volt portable electric heater. Yes, it's the same company that hooked me up with this fan and the beer cooler that I've been loving all summer long. And it's really cool and I've already used it for a lot of different things. I had a leak in an upstairs bathroom that leaked onto the ceiling, onto the floor below it. So I took my electric heater, I cut a hole in the ceiling, and I was able to use the heater to dry out the space between the ceiling and the floor above it. I also did some tile work, so I used my electric heater to help dry the grout and the sealer. So this heater is going to help me solve the problem of having to use my ventless natural gas heater to create all that moisture. I can take this, plug it in, it'll blow, circulate air around here and just take the cool edge off of the shop so I can work, and then I won't have to worry about all that moisture in the air. I'm going to get a lot of good use out of that thing. Camper, RV, mobile home. Maybe you have a drafty room in your house, you need a little additional heat. It's only 110 volts. It's nice and quiet. Take the cool edge off of that. Now I'm going to put a link to that product in the description of the video and a discount code. Now for the headlights. These are Spyder Auto LED headlights with the halo on them. And the reason I'm making this video is because the video instructions they have really aren't that great. These are made in Taiwan, and the instruction manual that they offer is translated from whatever language it is into English, really not that great, and someone tried to explain and use words what they could have explained very simply if it only included a wiring diagram. So when you take out the light, you have your headlight, the high beam, the low beam, which is the regular plug, and your turn signal and daytime running lamp. On the new lamp, they plug right in. The low beam has a plug that goes right into the plug. There's a high beam here and the standard plug that goes in for the turn signal and the daytime running lamp. But you have extra wires. There's 4 extra wires here. There are 2 red and 2 black. Positive and negative. Make your life easy and tie these wires into this harness right here. These are for the halo lights around the headlamp. Those black and red wires power the halos around the low beam and high beam lights. All I did here is the 2 blacks go into the black wire. I peeled back some of the insulation, soldered that in, and the 2 reds go to the green wire on this. Peeled back the insulation, solder it together. The green wire is the daytime running light, which turns on the front halo lights. So you're going to make your life a whole hell of a lot easier if you wire this up before you put this in the car. Put some electrical tape around there to seal that, and you're all done. Make it a lot easier. This extra wire here is if you have a adjuster, an automatic adjuster for the headlights. But this car doesn't have it, so we won't even use this. Let's put it in and see how it looks. Then when you install it, this wire runs up to the regular plug, and then you plug in your headlights, the high beam and the low beam, just like you normally would. And these are the wires for the halos. This wire you can tie up here just so it's not hanging down, but this is not used for anything unless you have the automatic adjuster. Once you have it installed, you turn on your running lights, the halos come on, turn on the headlights, your low beam will come on, and then the high beam when you flick the light. Pretty simple. So if you do add these to your car, it does add a nice look. I hope that helps you out. I just wish they would have put a wiring diagram in there. Thanks for stopping by Pete's Garage.